Hi guys, this is Alphon again, and I want to say welcome back. I figured for this video I'd do something a little different. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so this time guys I want to talk to you today about finishing school. Now my goal for this assignment is to persuade you to go ahead and spend that tuition money so that you can finish school and realize your full potential. Alright, for this assignment I'm going to help you to understand why you should spend Uncle Sam's money and go ahead and get that education you want to get the job you want. And the first thing I'm going to do is separate this into 3 segments. That's more than 3. I can't count. I obviously need more school. Okay. Now I want to break this conversation into 3 parts. First being how this helps your self-respect, as well as your respect from others, how it helps your job opportunities, and lastly, how it affects your overall life and the quality of it. Okay, let's slow this down a bit and let's talk about how this helps your self-respect. Going ahead and getting your education is going to build your confidence a lot. When you go to look for jobs, you'll have that knowledge base and the wealth of information they're looking for when they hire people. Working hard and building that knowledge base is what's going to make you a quality applicant so that when you go there, you will have the self-esteem and the confidence necessary to get the job in whatever career field you want, whatever you're studying. Work hard. Build your self-esteem and your self-respect by knowing that you have the information, the skill base, and the wealth of knowledge necessary to perform well in any career field you want from what career field you're studying is really going to boost your potential in the working force. And now let's switch over to something a little different. Alright, now let's talk about how your friends are going to respect you. Who wouldn't admire you for going out and getting your degree in the career field you're studying? It's a big achievement. People are going to realize, and they will respect you for it. When you walk down that aisle to accept your diploma, I meant degree. So, yeah. But nonetheless, when you walk down that aisle with this in your hand, handed to you by some of the most prestigious people in the school, people are going to notice. Seeing you with this in your hand, representing that hard work for years that you set out to achieve the goal that has now come to fruition for you, they're going to respect you. And it's going to feel good. Safe to say employers are going to do the same thing, depending on how many applicants they get. Alright, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's start talking about how this helps with your job opportunities, and so forth. Alright, so let's I don't need a tie. We're speaking extemporaneously. Word of the day. We'll pretend I didn't have a clip-on tie, and now let's start talking about how getting an education will help with your job opportunities. In almost any employment circumstance, and as I've said before, getting an education is really going to boost your potential and your opportunity for getting a job. Having that wealth of knowledge is really going to boost your chances for being hired for any position. Even in the military, it's a high chance that you might actually be taken in as an officer depending on which college you go to. That's why I persuade you to go ahead and pay Uncle Sam. Now what I meant by that is pay your taxes, because yeah, taxes are going to pay your way through college. After all, everybody is looking for that good job and career that they can be happy to tell their family, friends, and their mother about. I would certainly suggest going ahead and getting your education because doing so is going to broaden your horizons as well as increase your chance for employers being impressed by your resume. Not having this little degree would probably make things very difficult in the long run. Yes, I'm a saucy British fellow. However, you know I'm right. Let me give you an example. Let's consider you're going to apply for a job at Microsoft. Their marketing manager wants to hire you as an IT personnel. Me, myself, I'm working in the computer field. Unfortunately, I don't have my degree yet. It would mean you miss out on collecting all of this wonderful money. No college education would mean this, while even a little college education could mean this. Wow, that did not go the way I wanted it to. I meant for that to look like this. Okay, but guys, on a serious note, I want to encourage you to go ahead and get your education, mainly because now you understand the potential that it has to increase your job opportunities. The possibility for you to get a job is much greater with an education and a degree than without. The diploma is good to have, but sometimes it just won't cut it in today's economy and today's world. So hopefully you'll heed my advice and go ahead and, like I said, spend some of Uncle Sam's hard-earned cash. From you, technically. Taxes. Alright, now let's start talking about how an education helps with your quality of life. Now that you have this understanding about how this helps your job opportunities, let's consider that you now have the job you want. You now are making the money you want. Now you can start focusing on the things you want. And doing the things you want. Are you bloody serious? Now you can look the way you want. Now you can start feeling the way you want. For me, that's a NASCAR driver. But the main point here is that now you can start developing the life that you want for you and your family. For some of us who are married, probably would be a good idea for you to go ahead and start getting your education now, because it'll help in the long run. I understand most of us have kids. Most of the adults that are in this class are married, most likely have children. It certainly is a good idea to go ahead and finish school. Get that degree. Provide for them. Secure a future for them to make sure that they have something that they can hold on to and be proud of, as well as you. And who knows, may persuade them to do the same thing. And I know, guys, I'm sorry, I meant this finger. This is your ring finger for weddings. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not married yet. Alright, my friend. I hope this video has encouraged you to continue with your future endeavors in schooling and beyond. Because once you get that degree, you can take yourself pretty far. I meant to give you an example too. You know, once you're done with school, you decide to settle down, you can start building a life with your wife, you know, have your kids, get a house, I suppose settle down, start the headaches. But that degree will still be sitting on the wall. That will always be there. You know, and your job, the job you get, well, it will be good because you did finish your education. Then come the kids, Christmas toys. At the time of this video, it's around Christmas. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of things to do. What can I buy? Okay, guys. Once again, I want to thank you for watching this video. Hey, that's the wrong song! Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave you with my final thoughts. Guys, go out there. Get that education you want. Uncle Sam will pay for it because you pay Uncle Sam. Again, I thank you for watching. Go ahead and make the life for yourself that you want. Do the things that you want in life. But first, be sure to get that degree so you guarantee yourself a spot at the table. Well, you may not be guaranteed, but at least your chances will be very high. Again, I'm Alphon, and I want to thank you again for watching. Take care, guys.